Hi everyone. I trust that you guys are having a great morning so far and that you're well recuperated. So, I want to share something with you. So, as of this moment, whatever you're doing, I want you to think of a normal day, what it looks like for you. Nothing special, nothing dramatic. Someone laughs, leaves their house, make plans for tomorrow, and before the sun sets, tomorrow is gone. One accident, one diagnosis, one moment, and suddenly your legs no longer move. The first days are loud, pretty loud. Machines beeping, doctors explaining, family members whispering because they don't want you to hear. They're trying to hold back their tears, but you know better because you can see it. Everyone says to you, be strong. You'll adjust. Time heals everything, I'm sure. If you're in the position with any hardship that you're going through, you've heard all of these things before. But nobody explains what 20 years later feels like being a paraplegic. Unless it's someone that's been through that before. The crowd is gone. The visitors stop coming. Those lovely sympathy messages just fade away with the wind. Life is no longer an hospital story. Life is just life. After 20 years, morning does not just begin with coffee. Your morning begins with checking out your body, because guess what, as paraplegic we have no sensation, we can't feel, so we don't know where hurts, where bruised. You have to feel and check and inspect your body. That is how our morning starts. It begins with lifting and shifting and adjusting and planning, because truth be told, if you're a paraplegic, we all know that spasm. I don't know if everybody goes through it, but I have severe spasm. And it takes you a good couple minutes to settle yourself in the morning. Everything takes longer than usual. Taking a shower, changing your clothes. And I do all of that to start my work 6 a.m. every morning. Yes, 6 a.m. every morning I start my journey. So if I can do it, what is your excuse? Every moment of your life is calculated. Every building, every street is questioned in my lovely Guyana. So if I'm invited and you don't see me, it's because I ask myself those questions. If it's not easy for me to get in, why am I even there? Because as paraplegic, we value our comfort, we value our freedom, and we value our independence. So it's very hard for you to go to a space and question yourself. Can I even get up the stairs? Can I even get inside because the doorways are small? Can I even use their bathroom because it's not accessible? So it's a journey that I'm still quite I'm adjusting to it, I must say. After 20 years, it's not that easy. What most persons can do in seconds take us hours. Yes, it does. And after 20 years, I have learned how heavy independence really is. It's getting better, but it still has its challenges. Because sometimes you must ask for help to get dressed. I still do, because I like to be fancy. So sometimes the fancy things required assistance. So yes, I still do. Sometimes you ask for help to reach the shelves. And listen, I just got a stick and knock things over. Sometimes they broke. Sometimes I practice my catching skills because I'm very poor at catching, but it's a work in progress. And sometimes you even ask for help to get into a room. And I must say, I am happy that most people that I encounter are so willing to assist me. And I thank you for that, whoever you be. If you're seeing this video and you help me at some point in my life, I must say thank you, because you don't often find a lot of people that usually, are willing to assist persons with disability like that. So yes, there are still great people out there. After 20 years, that can quietly break someone's heart, having to be dependent, having to ask for help. We all have dreams at one point in time. Dreams of running with our friends, because those are things that we did before. I still see myself get up walking and get up doing all the things that I love doing. But guess what? It's just a mental thing. I'm hoping that someday that changes, but as of now, I live. Dreams of dancing at weddings. Dreams of carrying a child across the yard or across the street. Well, guess what? I make lemonades with my lemons. I drove my nieces across the yard and across the streets, okay? So I still do it, but in a different form. You see, life is basically how you look at things. And I always look at things in a positive way that fulfills me, that heals me. This is how we often have to look at things, because this is our life and we just can't change. Only God can do that. And guess what? Sometimes He just basically wants us to go through that struggle to test how strong we are. Sometimes we dreamed of walking beside someone we loved. And some dreams had to be buried. Yes, you can do some, and some you have to bury, and that is just the truth. And this is not because we stop believing. It's because our body just can't follow with that dream. It follows with a redirection of that dream, but not that dream. And sometimes the redirection is the sweetest version you can find. I can tell you that with experience. Okay? After 20 years, 7,300, yes, 7,300 days, I am still here. I am still laughing. I am still loving, because you never lose that. Love is something we can see. We all need. You can feel it. I'm still loving. I'm still showing up for my friends. I'm still showing up to support my clients. I'm still showing up for their birthdays. I am still answering the calls from friends who need advice. Because somehow I'm the person that everybody thought would need saving. I became the strong one. And your struggles does not make you weak. It makes you strong. It makes you capable of handling situation you never thought that you could. I've learned patience deeper than most people ever will. And who know me and had personal conversation with me, they know that I say that is one thing I developed. Patience, because I was a very impatient person. I've learned gratitude for things that we rush past. When you go through dark times and you go through trials, we appreciate even the simple thing, the simplest things we appreciate. Yes, we appreciate the simple things, and it makes us feel so accomplished. We appreciate a stranger that is kind enough. We appreciate tiny victories. Tiny victories. It doesn't have to be nothing big, but for a fact that you can do it, you feel so accomplished. And those tiny victories felt like you're moving mountains. So if one day you see someone in a wheelchair, it might not be me, or it might be me, don't look away. Don't look with pity, because we don't need it. You are not seeing tragedy. You are seeing 20 years of courage. You are seeing 20 years of strength, 20 years of overcoming, 20 years of building oneself. 20 years of choosing to wake up regardless of what the world's threw at them. 20 years of refusing to disappear. Well, I disappeared from the internet because I feel like I want to have my peace. This is how I control my peace. Because sometimes the things that I see on the internet, it disturbs me mentally. But whenever I do come on the internet, it's to share messages like these that somebody will appreciate hearing, that somebody will say to themselves, listen, if she goes through all of this and still look happy and still creating life for herself, what is stopping me? So I come back to share these stories that are meaningful. Some of us stand on our own 2 feet, and some of us stand on nothing but our strength. And that is how I saw persons like myself. Paraplegic. You might not be a full-blown wheelchair user like me, but because of some other disease. Because guess what? Not all persons that use wheelchairs have the same injuries. I just want to get that out there. Some of us have other issues that require us to use a chair. But as for me, it's because of an accident 20 years ago. I have to use a wheelchair. And no, I'm not wheelchair bound. It's just my form of transportation. Okay? So, I just wanted to share that message with you. And for the first time after 20 years, the exact day It falls on a blood moon. Same day as my accident 20 years ago. And I used that time to reflect, because I saw it as a powerful transformation for me. I saw it as healing for me, and that I must continue creating a difference. That is what I vowed to do. So once you're hearing this, or you know someone who's struggling, share this video with them. Or it might be just the healing you want. I thank you for listening to me today, and I trust that you have a great day. And I often love this thought. The sky is not just our limit. Beyond the sky, we are all limitless. And let us vow to be limitless every day in everything we do. Thank you so much. Have a great day, y'all. Bye-bye.